for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Today, our draw features two from the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Leading the Kansas City sideline, future Hall of Famer Andy Reid. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year, losers of 5 of their last 7. Facing off with him here, Sean McDermott, head coach of the Buffalo Bills. These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt. Everybody just about set. And we're off and running from Western New York. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the 5th-year quarterback from Alabama. The first-round pick back in 2021, Mac Jones.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. But he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he's going to manage a 1 yard on that drive up the gut. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
Jones now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the 4th down punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out as the 4th-round pick out of Tennessee back in 2017. He's found a few homes here in the NFL since then. It's Joshua Dobbs.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. Interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for Bills.
Throwing now off the play action. He keeps it and takes on. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
13 more yards. That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Dobbs. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
On 1st down, Jones. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. He's still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now it's Jones out the play action. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. the Bills' 39-yard line.
Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
To throw again, it's Jones. That's more on the quick slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Elijah Moore.
On the gun, it's Hunt. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And Bills get to him. He's brought down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with a set.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hand. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards.
He's brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Dobbs. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Matthew Golden. So that brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And things are looking good to snap that 3-game losing streak that they came in on, Brock. They've got the lead here. Jones on 1st down. Now here he goes.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Hunt. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kyle Duggar holding him down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
That's good.
Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First down.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's got it. And he's brought down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, here's Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. Things sure have started out rough, and they've stayed that way through 2 drives. Maybe drive number 3 here is where we see this offense get rolling. To the air, Dobbs. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Looking now from the gun. Pass caught by takedown. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
3rd and 1.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He'll pass it this time. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Chiefs.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 20-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Again, it's Gibbs. On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. We're going to give him the 30 here. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Another one for Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
To number 3, Tank Dell. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Coming down on 3rd down. In trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them.
It's 4th down.
Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Borregales connects. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
Because of the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Trying things up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Throw here, third down. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. It connects on the deep shot. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First down, throw by Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
Jones now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jones now on third down. We've got a screen to the running back. And this one does not go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. That's Robinson on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Robinson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Dobbs finds him over the middle. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
6. Brings up 3rd and
He's trying to do it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak one. They stop him at the line. No gain.
it's a gain of a yard. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Downs. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
This one is hit by a defender and lines up incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So that brings them to 3rd down.
On the coverage.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And he's going to slide to a halt. For the moment, it's a gain, but we'll see if that penalty flag brings it all back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. 3rd and long for him here. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's got a decent decent gain before being brought down. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Borregales connects. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now Jones. Setting up the screen. Up the sideline, past the 40. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. To the air, Dobbs. He's running with it. He passes the 35. He's all the way forward to the 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and 10.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on a quick hitter. And in a brilliant clear off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbs. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Dobbs. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Throwing his Dobbs. He's running for it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st.
It's a gain of 11. That's
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Roy Gallis connects. That'll double their lead to 6.
Hey, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
One final shot before the half. Big strike here to Moore. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Shoots away from one. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
That's good for Bills. First down. First and 10.
Inside give here for Tootin. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Bills.
Here's Dobbs now. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 27.
Gibbs now from the gun. He dodged the tackle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. In the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with them. There's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with. And when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, good luck for them.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. This is Hunt running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 4. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the first down, Chiefs.
They'll go with him on the run. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stop that run before it could get going.
Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Jones now on 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Chiefs. First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chiefs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Within 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Another run for Hunt. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
3rd down, Jones to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5.
Chiefs 10.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Bills and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Looking to throw, Dobbs. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Matthew Golden, and that makes it 4th down.
Dude, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs and Mac Jones ready to take over once more. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
A safe run. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Motioning one of the tight ends.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Short pass brought in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Throws caught, and he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
a 7-yard gain. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Jones now to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Tilton on 1st and 10. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw, Dobbs. He's going to tuck it and run. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Up in the air here. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on third. Pass complete to Robinson. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Escapes a defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Bills first down.
To the air, Dobbs. He's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Hawkinson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pass play coming here. Screen here for Gibbs. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Now it's Dobbs. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He takes it down to the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Another Bills first down.
They get to Gibbs on the option. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Another 4 yards. That's good for Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense came at the perfect time.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing his Dobbs. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills push the lead up to 12. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chiefs and Kareem Hunt get the ball back. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Here's Hunt up the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looks like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Thrash hauls it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a set on 4th down as they force the turnover.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice 20 yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Hand off to Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
They're Dallas on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bills go up by 19. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Baker with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chiefs offense out to take over. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Taken in by Hill, right side. they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. That's him on a quick hitter. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Number 14.
Working quickly here.
St. Brown. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hunt. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Johnny Newton on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 7.
Jones now on third down. Going deep here for the end zone. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on third down. Instead, it's incomplete.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
Desperation time here on fourth. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. They're going to pass it here. Pass caught out right by Golden. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Bob, down inside the opposing 30. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Bills. First down. First and 10.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And instead of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.